Hey guys, it's me Brian from Echo1 USA, and this is a troubleshoot video on a jammed gun. There's two types of jam. You have one where the gearbox is jammed, and the other one is where the barrel's jammed. Hopefully this video will help you guys understand, so when you contact me on the email or your local store, we can better help you understand what's wrong with the gun and get you back on the field. So first up, jammed gearbox. Okay, basically I'm using a stock battery. I'm shooting in a safe direction. Let me get closer to the screen so you can hear. Turn your speakers up so you can listen. It's shooting. Notice how... Okay, hear this? The click. Basically the battery's all out of power and it's struggling to turn the motor and the gears, and that's a jammed gearbox or locked up. And if I keep on pulling the trigger like this, it will pop the fuse, and it will actually cause more damage because all that heat, it's not able to turn the motor and the gears. It just backs up kind of like a garden hose and burns up the trigger switch. So please do not shoot it anymore. Let me show you how to fix it. Okay, now to unlock the gearbox, you have some minor steps. The gun is not broken unless you kept on pulling the trigger, so it's still good, don't worry. Basically, take the handguard off, unplug the battery. What you want to do is either charge this battery or borrow a friend's battery. If it's locked up all the way, you have to use a larger battery like so. So, for example, here's the dead battery. Put that aside, and bam, I have a fully charged stock battery or the original battery. Let's see if it works. Shooting in a safe direction as well. Okay, cool, it works. Say if I plug it in and I hear nothing, you'll have to check the fuse. Here you go. Here is the fuse and the fuse holder. Fuse holder, I'll tell you this on the email, check the fuse holder. Most of the fuses are right next to the battery plug. If the fuse is blown, basically it's a piece of wire through here, you can hold it up and look. It's kind of hard in this video, but if you look at it, you're going to see the metal strand is broken. If power can't get through, it's broken. If it's connected, it's good. So if I say bypass the fuse, that means here's the fuse in the original state. Take the fuse out, bypass it. Then what you want to do, or plug the battery in. Okay, cool. Sometimes the fuse will have the broken strand in the cap, but you can't see it. So that's why if you bypass it, you're like, okay, cool, it's just the fuse. No, the problems continue on playing. Now say if the gun will not shoot, even with a charged stock battery, you will have to borrow a friend's battery or check with your local store. If you use a larger battery, this is a 8.4 4200 milliamp. Basically, it's the same voltage but more milliamp, kind of like bigger gas tank for like a race car, you know. So with this, you might need an extension. Like say if your friend has a sniper rifle, like an M14, it's a different plug. You know, it's not going to work. But what you have to do is get extension or converter plug, and bam, unlock it, and now you're good to go. So just because this battery will not fit in here doesn't mean you cannot use it for the unlock. So you can borrow a friend's battery, or if you're close to a local store, they usually have a tester battery like this, a big one for unlocking, and they should be able to help you out real quick, fire it up, and see what's going on, and send you on your way. And that is how to unlock a lock gearbox from low battery power. Go ahead and check this description below. I'll put another link I made a while ago so you can have this video and another one to refer to. Thanks. Stay tuned for the jammed barrel video. Okay guys, this is the jammed barrel. Say if you're shooting your gun, I'm shooting a safe direction in the BB catcher. I have a mag full of BBs going to full auto, and let me shoot it a bit. Now listen. Notice how you don't hear like a loud pop or an echo noise. I'm shooting BBs. Now, listen. Hear how it's a little louder? That's basically I'm shooting blanks. There's no BBs because I haven't wound the high cap mag. Now this could be simply solved by winding the high cap mag and shooting. Good to go. Now say if it's jammed, let me make a jam for you real quick. Here is a jammed barrel. This is what it sounds like. Listen closely, do before and after. Listen. It's kind of like a hollow thud or like an old And imagine an old grumpy guy, like, get off my lawn, you kids. You know, it just doesn't sound good. So don't shoot anymore. Otherwise, you're going to have the aerosol nozzle punch in that jammed BB, break your nozzle, and cause gearbox damage. That's not good. So stop. Let me show you how to unjam it. Okay, with the jammed BB in the barrel, do not shoot anymore. So first, switch to safe. Second, take the mag out. Shake it, make sure there's no BBs. If you shoot it, there could be BB flying out here or here. So that means work in a safe direction and environment. Don't be inside, you know, go out in the backyard if you have to, away from everybody, because you don't know where BBs are going to fly out. So first, what you can do is use a jamming rod, like so. Comes in the package. You have the slant on one end for unjamming and pushing, and you have the loop on the other end for cleaning and swabbing. Now, since you probably don't have an M4, but let's go ahead and show you. First, you're going to have the slant like so, facing down. What you have to do is adjust the hop-up, turn it off. Refer to your user manual and turn the hop-up all the way off. Otherwise, you're going to have the hop-up nub and the rod hit and cause even more damage. So what we want to do is turn it off so it's flat, slide the rod in, pops the BB out. Hope that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Sliding the rod down gently. Okay, and it popped out. Good. Oh, look at this. This, I don't know if you can see it, it's a dirty reused BB. Only use Echo1 BBs or are the same high quality. Do not go to a sports chalet or anything like that and buy BBs. Companies that make pellet guns have no idea about airsoft guns. I'm not dissing them, I'm just saying you don't put bad gas in a race car. Okay, now say if that doesn't come out, what you want to do is, since this is like an M4, it's pretty simple. And if it's really jammed, you might have to actually take the gun apart. But being an M4, you can just pop the rear pin out, slide up like this, and use a tool, just kind of grab the hop-up unit, and it slides out. Okay, cool. So now here is the hop-up unit. So now if I wanted to, I could look down here and adjust and go, oh, there's a BB jammed in there, and pop it out. So basically, you want, let me force jam it. Basically, you want like that, how it's slanted. And say if you don't take out the barrel and the BB and jam it, or unjam it, you're going to cause this. This is the aerosol nozzle. See how it's going back and forth all the time? That basically loads a BB from the mag here into the hop-up unit. And if it's jammed, it's going to sound like this. Hear that grinding noise? That's everything back pressure and is causing more damage. I probably just wore down a tooth and it's like halfway damaged. So you want to be careful when you hear the normal sounding gun just pop, 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 shooting good. That's good. Once you hear like a jam, or not, just stop shooting. Unjam it, and you get back in the battle. But if you keep on shooting or try to shoot it out, you'll cause damage. And you can tell, like when you bring it in for an RMA, abuse. Basically, it's abuse. When you have like the teeth ripped from here all the way back, that's kind of like if you get a flat tire on the freeway and you drive for another 3 miles high speed. Come on, don't destroy your gun. So that should help you for unjamming the barrel as well. This has been Brian from Echo1 USA. Thanks for watching.